sharp, agonized scream from the garden instantly drew the woman's attention to that direction. The sounds were coming from beside the trough where the horses drank. When she went outside, she saw a bird flapping helplessly inside the deep, slippery trough. Its feathers were soaked, and it was struggling to get out but couldn't. It was on the verge of drowning, but its feathers managed to keep it afloat. Without a moment's hesitation, the woman approached the trough and carefully grabbed it. When she pulled it out of the water, she realized it was a hawk. It was an impressive creature with its fierce gaze and powerful talons. She immediately took the wet and shivering hunter home. She dried and warmed its feathers with a dryer. Thinking it might have gone without food for a long time, she placed pieces of fresh meat in front of it. The hawk looked at her timidly but attentively. It seemed to understand that he meant it no harm. After a while, it slowly began to eat the meat, and a bond of trust between them began to form. It was so weak that it struggled to stand. Perhaps it had lost its balance from hunger and fallen into the trough. She fed it and cared for it for several days. It grew stronger a little each day. As the hunter grew stronger, he preferred to stay in high places in the house. Although a silent friendship developed between them, the woman knew he was wild and that his true place was in nature. Now it was time to part. She wrapped him in a soft blanket to calm him and keep him safe. She took him to a large, quiet park. He looked at her with grateful eyes, as if thanking her. She took him in her hands and gently released him into the air. He spread his powerful wings and flew off to freedom. As she watched it disappear into the sky, there was peace in her eyes. She had saved it, and now it was free. Sometimes even the strongest creatures need help for a moment, and that moment is when true compassion reveals itself. Dear friend, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and like for new videos.